Before saying a few words on the topic, I want to draw your attention regarding the forum. Well, you know the situation Russia is in, and we, including with the Russian Federation, what they don't write or say about us today, they call us all sorts of names. You know these too. We are aggressors, co-aggressors, and so on. Well, what's there to go crazy about? Russia, like all other countries present here, has plenty of problems, especially our Russian Federation has many issues, many problems, and a lot of struggles that will be appreciated in the future. I am simply convinced of this, but nevertheless, what are we talking about today? Are we talking about war today? Are we talking about military problems? No. Thanks to the same Russia, which has many problems, we are talking about peaceful nuclear energy. We gathered at a forum where this Russia shares its experience. Name other countries that have similar technologies and would openly, honestly say, come and see the most advanced technologies. Technologies that are not openly shared. Believe me, I am already an experienced and old politician, and I know practically all the countries that are involved in such things. I have been to some, but to openly in difficult times declare that, come, we will cooperate with you and we will teach you. I do not know such a country. Russia today has no secrets in the most secretive industry. Well, I'm not saying this because it's a big brother, as I often jokingly say, not because we are friends with Vladimir Vladimirovich. Try to refute my thesis. In difficult times, Russia opens up its most secretive sphere to us. And most of all, as Alexei said here, this was demonstrated in Belarus. Many nuclear stations have been built. Russia has probably built more than anyone else. And will build many more nuclear units. But to come to another country and say, we will build for you, here is a loan. We will build you the most modern, in some aspects, experimental station. Here is Sergei Kirienko present. We started building the most modern station with him back then, and with your builders. And thanks to the president, he told me, we will teach you to build nuclear power plants, and together you will build nuclear power plants with us all over the world. And together we created a nuclear power plant, implemented the most advanced project. We created the most modern, beautiful, I am proud of this, the most beautiful nuclear power plant. It is operational today. There was everything, adjustments and fine-tuning, and new Westerners. They stopped supplying us with some equipment. Russia replaced it on the go, and we improved the station's operation. We met there with Alexei more than once. Therefore, Vladimir Vladimirovich, thank you very much for the decisions made. Sergei, Alexei, thank you. Sorry, I already forgot your name and patronymic. I always called you by your first name. Thank you for implementing this project, and that Alexei is not leaving Belarus. I'll be honest, tomorrow Vladimir Vladimirovich and I will discuss, talk, and make a decision about building a second nuclear power plant in the Republic of Belarus. We have no questions about who will build this plant. We will build it together with the Russians because they taught us how to do it. And already at the request of Rosatom, we are participating in the construction of similar stations in certain countries. Therefore, I repeat once again, there will be many stations, But what Russia is doing today in this regard, in a good sense, is beyond the capability of any other country. This is a great endeavor that Russia is undertaking today, and for this it is respected in the world. In the person of Alexei Likhachev and other Russian nuclear specialists, I also want to join the congratulations expressed by Vladimir Vladimirovich. You are doing this worthily, and it is right that you invited us to this forum today. This is an important industry. Today we also saw openly, they showed us, told us what Russia can do. Nuclear Week is yet another vivid testament to Russia's undisputed leadership in the field of nuclear science and high-profile technologies on the international stage. I will not, Alexei, read out everything that our specialists suggested to me. I want to publicly ask you once again not to leave Belarus. I think I can convince the President of Russia that we need to continue working in Belarus. And not only in terms of implementing our ideas from the times of Sergei Kirienko, we need to continue working in many peaceful areas, especially in healthcare. And I ask you very much that we, with you, I think the President will approve. We resumed our movement on the nuclear center in Belarus. I preserved it as it was handed down to me from Soviet times. There, under Grossi's control, there are quite a few good materials. You know, we faithfully uphold our agreements. But I also want to thank you, Mr. Grossi, for being a real man, a real person. Our station, as you remember, was seriously politicized. We were building it in the wrong place and building the wrong thing. The Americans were against it, and the Europeans were absolutely furious. You have visited this station many times, but you openly told journalists, do not attack Belarus. They are building the most advanced station with the Russians, no questions. But if you raise questions with us, we always address them. Here today is the former minister, now the deputy prime minister of our government, who was directly responsible for the construction of this station. You have done a tremendous job. You never let us down with the Russians, never made us justify ourselves. You were a sincere and decent person. Well, that's why Vladimir Vladimirovich said, if Mr. Grossi wants to be the head of the United Nations, well, why would we object? Thank you very much for everything you have done. Everything a person has lived through in the past, the game works for the future. This concerns you first and foremost, and to you, Vladimir Vladimirovich, thank you for the lessons. Thank you for making our country truly a nuclear state without withholding any secrets, while adhering to international law and principles, ready to continue acting not only in Belarus, but also on the international stage, helping to build stations. We already know how to do everything. If you told Sergei Kirienko what we can already do, he would hardly believe it. We cannot just weld the reactor, make it. That is already within your competence and not necessary. We have learned to do everything else, ready to implement in all our partner countries, and those who are still considering which station to build, we are ready to choose to participate in this. I can already say that we guarantee the quality together with the Russians. Yes, Nikola Vovich, if needed, feel free to reach out. If the President approves, we are ready to start. Thank you for inviting me to this forum. Thank you.